What's poppin', mangoes? It's your boy Black Ginger back with another episode, and today we're reacting to another Jubilee video, 5 virgins versus 2 secret non-virgins. We're gonna find out who that is, but I just wanna say, I have no control over this freaking Superman curl on my face, okay? So don't roast me at all. Or do it, whatever. I like the comments, but just know, I'm aware. I'm aware that it looks crazy, but I can't do anything about it, okay? So let's get into the video.
Why are you guys virgins?
I'm a Christian,
hey.
so like, nice, Jesus, yeah.
Jesus, yeah.
So like, I was raised like,
same.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
The fact that there were 4 Christians kind of caught me off guard, so I kind of thought that one of the Christians wasn't a virgin.
I grew up in a conservative Middle Eastern family, so we just didn't grow up talking about that, so I never felt comfortable and I wasn't really confident in myself.
I'm from like a Catholic family, so like Filipino Catholic family. There's no way that I could like ever have the thing. Plus I'm also ace.
What's your excuse?
Yeah, I'm a virgin because I'm demisexual. It's like kind of on a spectrum, but yeah, just the lights are turning red.
Oh yeah.
How old are you guys?
19.
21.
22.
24.
See, I'm also demisexual, but, you know, I fall in love super easily, so I don't want to judge her. But at the same time, I feel like 24 is a pretty old age for you to not fall in love and then not have sex with someone you've fallen in love with. I don't know. I have to judge people. I feel like a dickhead when I judge people on stuff like this because these are personal things, you feel me? But that's what this show is about, so here we go. Alright, right now, I want you guys to go into the comment section, and this is cheesy as heck, but I want to start doing this. Go into the comment section and tell me who you think the virgins are. I know it's hard, because we just started. I'm going to take a first little guess right now, because we didn't really learn much, right? This man... Oh, we're doing non-virgins. Okay, this man... Oh, okay, I got to guess who's had sex. Demi, you've had sex. It's probably a guy, too, right? I feel like he looks like he's a virgin. Oh, I'm about to get canceled for this. He looks like a virgin, but he's probably a player in the sheets, you feel me? So, I'm saying him and her. These two, they be getting freaky.
She looked a little mysterious, and before the round started, we were informed that there were 2 moles, and she didn't really have a reaction to that.
I voted for Leah because she didn't say anything, and also she was the oldest. She didn't really give us much to go off of, so.
Bye, Leah.
Bye. I think it makes sense that people voted me out because I'm older. I don't think there should be that stigma on older people. Like, if you're older, you had to have sex, but it makes sense to me.
Has everybody had their first kiss?
Yeah.
I actually have not.
No?
Really? I legit have
No,
not.
just
How-
keep
It's
waiting.
okay, yeah.
Just wait.
How old were you
It's
guys
okay.
when you had your first kiss?
I was 15. I had it at Disneyland. How cute.
Honestly, the amount of people who do Disney references in these shows, it's kind of crazy. I just want to say that real quick.
I was 18 when I lost my first kiss.
He said that he lost his first kiss, and that was just a red flag in my head because I was like, I wouldn't say it like that.
Yeah, if you say you lost your first kiss, you gotta be either a super virgin or you're just doing bad at the game, because he almost said he lost his virginity at 18. But lost your first kiss, man? Oh. If you're a virgin, man, you are a super virgin. And I'm gonna stop talking because I'm gonna get canceled.
I was 12. I was
Wow.
Okay.
But, you know what's funny? Is that when I was in elementary school, all the guys were like talking up, so like, you haven't had your first kiss yet? And I was like,
And then there's me.
no. And then I get to high school and find out, oh, I guess I was way ahead of everybody.
Have you guys done like
I'm trying to like
stuff further than kissing, like oral sex? Like, I don't know what you guys consider like true sex, but like
With my ex, that was like a purely lustful relationship, so like
Yeah.
So how did you deal with that?
And
Like, was he coming on to you and you were just like, no?
it was more
or-
like, because we were so like in each other's faces, and it would just kind of like happened, and then right before, like, you know, it would have crossed that line, I was like, wait, hold on, wait, can we just take a break? because he was also a virgin. He broke up with me, had sex with someone else. We got back together. He told me, and then we broke up again.
Jasmine mentioned a lot of close times of like almost losing her virginity, and like maybe she was slipping.
I was dating someone that wasn't saved.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't saved. Is that like a Jesus thing? Saved? You're not saved? I don't know what that means. If you know what that means, tell me what it means in the comment section. I don't want to Google it. I don't really feel like Googling it. But if you know, just tell me. Let me know. I know I'm probably not saved. I'm a sinner. I'm a sinner. It's the truth. That sounds bad. I don't like murder people or anything. Fuck. This is going so bad. I gotta stop talking.
And
Same.
that, I
That's what
really
it
think
was.
that brings me down.
Yeah.
That when there's not Jesus in the center.
Yeah,
then
and it's
that's
hard.
for sure.
And it's
God
hard when
needs to be in the
your
center.
relationships aren't when you're not focused on Christ. Your relationship with other kind of
it brings you down.
yeah,
Yeah.
it does
Yeah.
exactly.
Ivan mentioned something about losing his kiss. I didn't want to, but I had to vote for him.
He was pretty like timid, and I just felt like he wasn't giving enough details to what he was saying.
Oh my god. Man down.
I genuinely tried to talk and like say my things out, but everyone was going over me. I just like shrank more down. I wish I talked more.
Raise your hand if you think that the mole is still in the box and you would like to continue the game.
Continue.
What are some stereotypes that you guys think?
That's what I was gonna ask.
This
But I'm just saying,
happened
unless-
at my work the other day. Like,
I just want to say they voted out the two people that I thought were the non-virgins, so I don't know. Now I'm feeling like I'm wrong because I don't know. What are the odds that they were right immediately and I'm right immediately? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. This is a hard one.
two of my coworkers were like talking in the back, and then I walked up and they're like, "Oh, Rachel's here. We can't talk about this stuff because like she's too like angelic." And I was like, "Guys, come on. Like I know about everything."
Yeah, people think that like as a virgin that I'm like afraid of sex, but best believe wedding night, we ain't going nowhere that whole weekend.
Yo, my girl is ready. She's horny. Oh my god, I gotta stop talking. But she's ready for sex though. She wants it. She may not have had it yet, but she wants it.
I feel like for me is that people immediately assume I'm religious and waiting for marriage, but that's actually not the case for me.
Yeah.
So I feel like a little like I can't relate to you guys because I'm not technically waiting for marriage, but I'm waiting to have a solid relationship with the guy. Like I just want to be totally, completely comfortable with him. I would say other stereotypes that people have that bother me, that we have no social skills or that we're not attractive or we are super introverted. It's like there's no right time to have sex. Everyone's on their own path, and you know, when the time comes, it comes.
My religion is the main reason why I'm waiting, but also it makes sense to wait to share that with somebody that's the only person that's gonna share that with you. That's just something really special that I think go beyond religion.
Plus,
Yeah.
everybody has told me like they had a really crappy time the first time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I've gotten my heart broken just like in a relationship, and I feel like if I had that like lost to somebody, like that would hurt me
Yeah, because I
10 times more.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I hate that
Yeah.
it's called like losing your virginity. Like I don't want to lose it. I want to give it.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I
That's
mean?
beautiful.
Yeah,
I love that.
right?
Yeah.
Thank you. Because when you lose something, you don't intend to lose something. So when you lose your virginity, it's like you never intended to like give yourself to someone sexually, and I'm willingly and like I want to give my virginity to someone because it's something that's sacred and it's something that's really important to me.
what you were saying about like other forms of sex, because
Yeah.
our stories are pretty similar.
Yeah.
Like I also struggled with pornography as
Yeah.
well, and but God really freed me from that as well. It messed with my mind, it really did. It gives you this fake outlook on what sex is.
Like it's not real. It's not sex. Like that's just actors like putting on a show.
They really chose like some super virgins for this show. I wanted to say that. I'm not judging you guys. You know, I'll share a little personal story just so that way I don't feel like I'm judging too much. The first time I lost my virginity, I was at a party. I had a girlfriend. She was like, "Hey, let's go to my car real quick. Let's have sex." She was not a virgin. I was a virgin, but I wasn't ready that night. So that night, my girlfriend, you know, she left the party with another dude, had sex with him. That was the first time she cheated on me. And I thought, hey, maybe if I have sex with her, she won't cheat on me again. So we eventually had sex, but the cheating didn't stop. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. If you're saving your virginity, definitely do it. Save it for the right person. But at the same time, just have sex. Like, it's really not a big deal. In my opinion, if you have reasons, have your reasons. But at the end of the day, sex is sex. It's just another act between humans. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm not the right person to talk about sex. I haven't had the best sexual encounters in my life. But let's continue the video because I'm talking too much.
I think for when guys get into that stuff, it makes them think of women as an object.
Definitely.
And that they're just to be used for their pleasure, and I think it's awful.
And porn is so racist and sexist and all of the above.
There's nothing
like,
good
it's
about
literally
it. It's just
disgusting.
evil. It's inherently evil.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the videos I've seen online, it's always like black dude, black girl, like Asian girl, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's trying to gain views through people's ethnicities, and it really promotes stereotypes. My parents didn't tell me to, like, wait until marriage to have sex, but they taught me, especially my mom, like, she was like, live your own damn life first, like, explore, get educated, become successful, then, like, worry about men. Like, I just feel like I've had not a lot of drama in my life because I haven't dated.
Good.
And honestly, like,
True.
not happy that I'm single, but like, I've honestly, like, I'm really successful and I'm in a really great place, and I learned to love myself first before I'm gonna love someone else.
That's great.
Yeah.
I love that. Learn to love yourself first before you love somebody else. That's something that I'm personally working on right now because I've been doing pretty bad at that. Usually I love the person way more than I love myself, if I even love myself at all during the time. And then I start losing myself. So love yourself first. Love yourself for a while. And then start sharing that love with somebody else. I agree.
I have a question for the Christians. I mean, I don't have mine on because I jammed my finger, but I have a purity ring. Do you guys, like, have anything to, like...
No, I don't think you need to show it and everything. It's not.
She brought up purity rings, and I feel like that's something that not too many Christians do nowadays. So I thought maybe she was trying to pretend to be a Christian, and that was one way.
Yeah.
I'm allergic to metal. And so like jewelry is really specific for me. So like I just don't even like I made these earrings, so like I know what's in them.
Awesome.
But other than that, like I don't mess with jewelry that often.
I just got these vibes from him that he had sex before and was like a reborn virgin.
There were so many religious people in the group, and I was like trying to get rid of one of them, and the purity ring kind of made me choose her.
The most still in here, guys. It's not me.
Raise your hand if you think that the mole is still in the box and you would like to continue the game.
Yeah.
Was sex like, especially for you guys because you grew up religious, was sex like a taboo topic in your house? Like, did they ever talk, like, did you get the birds and the bees talk, like, growing up? Or, like,
I did. I mean, it was treated with respect, but not, it wasn't, like, swept under the rug. It was talked about, but it wasn't, like, do it. It was just
they weren't, like,
here's,
super open about it.
Yeah, they were like, here's what it is, here's what it's for. We kind of expect you to oblige with that, but...
Yeah.
Have you guys ever had the birds and the bees talk, though, with your parents? Because personally, I never have. But now that I think about it, I probably needed the birds and the bees talk growing up. But yeah, I never had it. I don't know. It was always something that I've seen like in TV shows, in movies, and I never really thought it was like a real. I never thought it was a real thing.
I want to bounce back to what you said about like alternative sex. Like, what is virginity?
No, it's like
is like oral
That's a
sex?
good question.
Is that?
because some people are like
Because I was
penetration
like over
is
here
sex,
thinking
and
like
then some people are like, well, giving a hand job could be sex.
Yes.
You know, it's like,
I guess that depends on the
is
person.
it up to the person, or
I
is
would
it
say
like,
because
So-
I think penetration.
I don't know. I think it just depends on like the motivation, or I don't even know. I don't know.
if it's not one definition, then it's
Like-
like too like loose.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
Subjectivity is weird.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask like your view on like sex education. Like, do you guys believe in abstinence?
No,
In
no.
school?
Okay, me
No,
neither. Yeah,
absolutely not.
Abstinence is like waiting,
waiting.
Till,
Waiting
marriage,
until marriage.
but like teaching that
In schools.
In schools.
Yeah.
I mean, I would
They lack
teach all of
education.
them.
Yeah.
I teach everything, but stress abstinence, because that's the only, like, in my opinion, that's the safest.
Abstinence is not gonna help the problem. Like, you need to teach safe sex
Yeah.
and provide condoms and teach girls about birth control so that they're not getting pregnant too young, not having the resources, and avoiding abortions and all that.
Yeah, I think you should teach that, but just stress abstinence. 'Cause
Totally.
At the end of the day, abstinence is the
you're not
surefire way of
gonna-
not
Just
getting
as
pregnant.
like just as a non-religious person,
Yeah,
like
I get that.
I don't agree with you on that.
Yeah.
But like respectfully disagree.
no,
like,
for sure,
and
for sure.
teach their own. Like I'm just like teach their own. If you do you, like that's what makes you happy. Like awesome.
Oh man,
This is really hard.
I don't like this.
The red lights. Rachel, I noticed, was sharing a lot less than she had in the previous rounds.
The whole abstinence thing and waiting until marriage like is the only answer for him just kind of made me feel like he was playing the game too hard.
Raise your hand if you're certain that the mole is still in the box and you would like to continue the game.
We're good.
If the lights turn green, you vote the mole out. If the lights turn red, the mole is still in the box and you leave.
Why did you drop to the floor?
Can the moles please step forward?
Rachel, no! But I knew it! I knew that man! I knew he was the freaking mole! I knew it! He's a player in the streets, baby! I freaking called it from the beginning. But Rachel, you got me, girl. You got me. I didn't even think it was you.
You were such a good guy.
I knew out of 4 Christians, one had to be like. I definitely learned that my like virgin radar is completely off.
I am a born-again Christian, so my strategy going to the game was to have the mindset that I do now, which is kind of twisting my truth. So everything I said had a lot of truth base to it.
All right.
Okay.
Wow, this is more money than I've ever held.
It's like okay.
So I identify as asexual. When I lost my virginity, it was before I came to terms with it. She kind of coerced me. It's like, if you loved me, you'd like you'd have sex with me. So when we broke up, it like affected me a lot. Eventually in college, from like a classmate who was just like, oh, I'm ace. And I was just like, oh, can you tell me about that? As they described it, I was just like, oh, that's me. I hope I find someone that understands what I identify with and won't force me to do anything. If you're out there.
Damn, I kind of feel bad because I called him a player in the streets, but no, he's actually asexual. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, drop me a like. If you didn't, just drop me a like anyway, because if you made it this far, you should just, I don't know, just drop me a like. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Live forward, learn backwards, love in between. Peace.